Hey guys, so I can't believe what just went down in our capital. I mean, unbelievable, right? It's really easy to feel disheartened and quite confused because you know those people who broke in, they totally broke in by force and then they stayed behind the red velvet lines designed to keep all the tourists in line. That is so weird. Anyway, it's easy to feel disheartened right now, but if you care about this country, you know now is not the time to give up. Now is the time to rally up our strength, okay? So in this episode of Coach Aidan, I am going to help us do just that. First of all, I want to say, if you're watching this and you're angry, upset, outraged, or sad about what occurred yesterday, thank you. It means you give a damn. The basic principle that I like to talk to about my clients that I coach is the idea of your thoughts leading to emotions, leading to action, leading to results. So your thoughts right now of this is wrong, this is a disgrace to our country, we need to do better than this, I can't believe this is happening, is all thoughts that are going to fuel your emotional energy to take us all into action territory to get results for our country. So it's good. We should be outraged. We should be riled up over what happened. It was not a thing to be taken lightly. Unfortunately, it's kind of tricky with negative emotions because when you're feeling negative emotion, it's a fine line between I'm so angry, I am going to take action and do something about this so that we can do better, and I'm so angry, nothing's ever changed, we may as well give up, bring on the whiskey. The hopelessness attitude is kind of a problem because right now we need all hands on deck to fight for what's right, okay? We can't afford to have people feeling so pessimistic that they go into indifference. But I understand, and right now it's kind of hard to feel empowered. Like anything you do really matters. Empowered means you feel that your actions can affect change in the world around you and your personal life. Disempowered means you don't feel like anything you do matters, so why even try? So to draw you an example, someone with a lot of credit card debt who doesn't like it could, an empowered person might say, I'm gonna pay this off, I'm gonna come up with a plan to pay this off, I've done it before, lots of people have done it before, I'm gonna do it. A disempowered person might be like, I've always been in credit card debt and I never get anywhere anyway, so I'm just gonna buy more Gucci handbags to stuff in my closet. And like I said before, your thoughts lead to emotions, lead to action, lead to result. So if you feel disempowered and sad, you've got to change your thoughts. You can't really change your emotions. Emotions are a reaction to whatever's going on. It is an emotional reaction system. But you can change the thoughts you think. You can take charge of the thoughts that you think. And yes, you can take charge over the thoughts that you choose to think. We all choose to think our thoughts. We can't choose our emotions necessarily. Think of your thoughts and emotions like you're a piano, okay? Your thoughts are like, you know, the keys, the buttons, and if you push certain keys, it makes certain music, right? So you push bing, and then the bing sound comes from the keys or the strings that are within the piano. You get what I'm saying. So it's up to you to decide what buttons you want to push. You can either make beautiful music and a beautiful song, or you can make and press so hard that you can break the strings within, and then your piano's useless. So what have we learned so far? We learned that we need all hands on deck for fighting for what's right. And two, we need people to feel empowered. And in order to feel empowered, you have to choose the thoughts that you're going to think. So I am here to actually point out and evidence things that we have done as a society and collective to bring our world forward to make it a better place and how well we have done so far. So we can look back and see track our progress and use that as an energizing force as we move toward the future. I'm going to list just a few, and hopefully this will give you some perspective. In 2008, we elected a black president. Yes, the United States elected a black president. Majority of Americans in the 1990s could have never expected that they would see a black president in their lifetime. And we have progressed enough that we elected a black man to be president. That's something. It's not something to be taken lightly. It's important. Number two, did you know that currently 67% of the United States is in support of gay marriage? That is precisely the opposite of what people would have responded when they were polled in 2000. In 2000, 67% of the United States was against gay marriage. They completely flipped the script on that. And it is due to the work of people who are writing laws, who want to push the boundaries for equality, and the work of all of us. Back in the late 70s, that would be maybe just 40 years ago, people could be just fired for being gay. And you couldn't walk down the street safely holding your boyfriend's hand. You would have been considered a freak or a weirdo. That is something. That's important. We've just elected a president with a vice presidential candidate, right, who is an African-American female. In 1972, Shirley Chisholm, was the first African-American female to run for, to represent the Democrats. Right. So she was one of the people who ran to be president for the Democratic primaries. And that was such a big deal. Oh my God. It was such a big deal. That was 48 years ago. Okay. Not only did Kamala Harris run for the Democrat ticket and got pretty far, she did all right. And, now she's our vice president. That is a big deal. Shirley Chisholm, that was 48 years ago. Now she can stand on stage one-to-one with a man like Pence and go, I'm speaking. That's a big deal. More people have participated in this election than ever before. More people are standing up for social justice than ever before. More acceptance of body positivity. There's more acceptance of diversity than ever before. People are demanding trans rights. I know when things like this happen, it can seem like we've made no progress at all, especially when news programs know that negative pieces of news get more ratings than positive pieces of news. So all they do is give you negative news because they want ratings for advertising dollars. So really, our positive news is not represented in a way that is proportionally correct. We have lots of good news. We've done so much great work, and we have got to get into practice of recognizing all the wonderful things we have done to gather strength as we move forward, because we do make a difference. The train is moving forward. It just is. And it's a matter of how fast are we going to go, honestly. And those who refuse to hop on the train will get left behind. And that's already what's happening. People are fighting getting left behind, but it is just what is going to happen. So when a small sector of people refuse to acknowledge election results and act in a way that is out of integrity to our American values, what do? We do not give them the power or the satisfaction, of knowing that they have disempowered us. We do not let them get in our heads and make us feel like we don't make a difference anyway. We earned our forward progress. We did. It was hard won and hard fought. And here we are in 2021, It was really hard won and hard fought. So I'm not going to let these small group of crazy people take away what I know to be true, which is the satisfaction of having earned all of this forward movement. We did it together as a group. And I'm not going to let these people make me feel disempowered. Yes, what I'm trying to say is, if you look back, we have plenty of evidence to support reasons for being optimistic, being hopeful, and be really proud of ourselves for the progress that we have made and that we will make for the future. Because if you look back, we've made progress again and again and again and again and again. And we're gonna continue to do that. And the train is gonna move forward. So if certain individuals don't wanna get on or get left behind, that's none of our business. But I am certainly gonna be on that train, and I'm gonna look forward, okay? So I love you guys. Stay strong, we need you, all right? Stay optimistic, stay hopeful. We got this, all right?